Hi, I'm Danny Nightmare.
I'm Gory B Movie.
Can you hear us all right?
Let us know if you can hear us so we can make sure there's no audio issues before we get started. Can you hear us okay? Confirmation!
All right. I think
Okay.
Good. Well, I'm Danny Nightmare.
I'm Gory B Movie.
And we're horror addicts. Tonight is the 4th annual Oscars!
All scares.
Are you guys ready to see who wins some Oscars?
Was it us?
No, we didn't win anything.
We didn't make a movie either.
Yeah, we don't deserve anything. We don't deserve this. Look at this massive crowd we have here.
Wow, there's so many amazing people in the chat. I'm seeing Nightwatch Zone, Movie Void, Jen's Reviews from the Grave, Anthropomorphic Fiend, Confused Reviews, Ben Grimm. God, so many people.
Carnage Candy, Dr. Wolfula.
Ooh.
So many. Let's get to it. Well, who do you guys think won? Who deserved? I think a lot of people. It was a hard year. It was a hard year.
Let's talk about that. It was a very hard year, but sometimes out of the hardest times come the best horror movies. So we should take a look at the horror movies that entertained us and helped get us through a miserable 2020.
Yeah, it's like the rose that grew out of the crack in concrete.
And maybe we should start by honoring one of the horror hosts who's gotten us through not just one year, but many.
Yes, Joe Bob made horror cool, but who made horror hot? Cassandra Peterson started her career as a Las Vegas showgirl, but in 1981, the producers of the show Fright Night were looking to revive the program, this time with a female host. She got the part and they named the show Movie Macabre. With the help of her best friend Robert Redding, they came up with her iconic sexy punk vampire look. She had the figure of Dolly Parton and the fashion of Morticia Addams. Elvira was born. With the horror fandom deeply under her spell, she didn't just stop there. Elvira became a household name, starring in her own movies like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Elvira's Haunted Hills. She was everywhere, from the cover of magazines, comic books, novels, commercials, video games, pinball machines, action figures, trading cards, and calendars. The world became obsessed with this wicked hot witch. We almost even got the Elvira Show, a sitcom on CBS. You can watch the pilot here on YouTube.
My love potion turned him stiff as a board.
Well, wasn't that the whole point?
I'm still hoping someday maybe we'll get that show, because she's still going strong. She still has giant lines of loyal, loving fans to every convention she attends. She still has lots of projects in the works and makes lots of cameos, even recently starring alongside Scooby and the gang. With her own animated project in the works, and possibly a direct sequel to Mistress of the Dark. Why do we still love Elvira? Well, she has more personality than she even has cleavage, and that's a lot. And she has not only brewed up a very successful career in horror, but she has helped elevated horror to a sexy part of the mainstream culture. We are so happy to present her with the Oscar for Lifetime Achievement in Horror. Do whatever I can to make sure she personally gets it.
To Elvira.
Oh, yes. Do that wicked hot witch. Lots of wicked hot witches. Woo! Well, like we were saying, though, 2020 was a hard year. And so I figure we need to, kind of break the ice here. And the best way to break the ice is to tell a good joke. I don't have any good jokes. But let's see what the funniest horror film was of 2020.
And before that, give a quick shout out to Farpoint Station. Thank you so much for the donation and supporting this year's Oscars. Without further ado, to the award.
Cassandra Peterson started her career as a Las Vegas showgirl.
Hi guys, I'm Stefan.
And I'm Lee.
And we're here to present Best Horror Comedy 2020.
Here at Cannibal Video, we know it's been a very hard year, and you probably need a nice horror comedy to brighten things up a bit. I'm sure you haven't been able to get to your local video store as often as you would like. Every day, more and more of them are closing down for about 2 decades.
But that's why we're here, for all your rental needs, recommendations, and of course, a video every Friday.
So without further ado, it is time for us to present the best horror comedy of 2020.
And the nominees for 2020's funniest horror film are...
Hubie Halloween,
Halloween's upon us!
Freaky,
Wow!
Spontaneous,
Caitlin exploded.
Bit,
Welcome to Fight Club.
Good Boy,
How did you do this? You're only 10 pounds!
Bad Hair,
Did you forget your code?
Corona Zombies,
Haven't you heard of social distancing?
If you already know who the winner is or don't care, false over to spoilers, and if not, pull out now.
If you need a place to rent content, you better listen. We're Cannibal Video and we eat the competition.
Alright guys, here we are for the spoilers of who won Best Horror Comedy 2020. Lee, let me hear them spoiler-filled thoughts.
the winner was Freaky.
Woo! Woo!
Danny, I got a little too excited. I might need help hiding a body. We're friends, right?
Oops!
Well, ignore all that. Anyways, give it up to Cannibal Video. Amazing job. Great guys. Yeah, Lols is on his way. He's got a shovel. He also might be able to help Lee. We'll find out. Either way, we'll take care of you.
Or you could just leave the body for an early Halloween decoration.
That works too. It might, bring in some customers.
Works for me.
Yeah. We love your store. We love your channel. And yeah, so anybody who has not subbed Cannibal Video, please go do. They are great. They even had me as a guest on there not too long ago. Through All At the House or whatever, the Christmas movie with a little kid killing people. We discussed that video. It was great.
Are you guys able to hear everything okay?
Oh yeah, and to Freaky, you were hilarious. There was a lot of funny horror movies. That's one thing. Humor was pretty abundant, thankfully.
And let's check in with the chat.
All right. Yeah, anthropomorphic being the Lee's body might smell a little bit if it's left out too long. Oh well.
And Angel Perez, you have a very nice suit.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually a new pumpkin suit, opposed to the one I usually wear. So, giving it a test.
And what's the next award?
Well, let's see. We broke the ice with a nice, funny joke, and that got us pumped. But what will really get you pumped for a horror movie? A poster. Like, you see a good poster, and you will I want to see that movie, right? Let's check in to see with a random horror for Best Poster Award.
Oh, why, hi there. I'm Gordon the Werewolf. So, it is the Scares 2021. So, 2020, not a good year for movies, I know. With the whole pandemic, particularly in the horror genre, we never got to see our good horror heroes Michael or Candyman. Hopefully in 2021, all that'll change. But we still had our fair share of good horror movies in 2020. And I have been chosen on behalf of everyone at Random Horror to announce the award for Best Horror Movie Poster. But before we do that, let's go through our nominees. And they are The Wolf of Snow Hollow, Alone, The Creepshow Holiday Special, Possessor, Cronenberg, like father, like son, Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street, His House, Scare Me, and Porno. All great candidates and nominees, but there can only be one winner. So, the best of luck to all, and I have the results here. And the Scare award goes to Best Horror Movie Poster, and the winner is Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street. Congratulations to that poster, commiserations to all the others. You gave it your all. Well, that's it for this part of the Scares. I have been Gordon the Werewolf, and I have been representing everyone here at Random Horror. I want to thank the Horror Addicts for having us announce this award, and I just want to say, enjoy the rest of the show. I have been Gordon the Werewolf, and until next time, don't have nightmares. Bye.
Good job, Gordon. Hell yeah. And congratulations to Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street.
Gorgeous poster, and we are a big horror movie poster collector.
I have to admit, though, there was some other... It had really good competition. I liked the Wolf of Snow Hollow's poster. That was a really good poster, too. And Porno. I loved Porno. I think that's the one I voted for.
Porno was a surprisingly good movie, and if you guys haven't seen it, it's definitely one to check out in Shudder.
Yeah, it wasn't as, cheesy or campy as you'd expect it to be. Actually pretty well done. So good job to Gore. Yes, Dr. Wolfie, you are not the only werewolf on...
But he is the only Wolfulite.
Yes, Wolfie Light. It's a slight difference.
There is a difference.
Gordon, he's in at least around that area.
And Monty said a new character from Ross. There is actually a barrage of characters over on the Random Horror channel for you to check out. There's a clown, there's a scary neighborhood guy, there's Ross himself. So for a full variety of horror hosts from one man, go over to Random Horror and check him out.
Your favorite too, a mime.
We don't talk about mimes.
Mimes don't talk about posters, like I said, they get you pumped for a good horror movie. But what else gets you, wanting to see a horror movie? Sexy people. Yeah, you see that sexy people are going to be in a horror movie, you're bound to check it out. And speaking of Monty, why don't we send it over to him? Show us who was the sexiest.
Grandpa Horror coming right at you.
First of all, thank you once again, Dan and Goy, for allowing me to do the Oscars for 2020. And for this year, I get to nominate the best horror hottie for 2020. And I decided to add a little twist because I figured in order to do this type of work, I have to bring the ultimate horror hottie. And here she goes. Welcome, my favorite horror hottie. Welcome to the Oscars.
Thank you so much for having me, Monty, and thank you, Dan and Gory, and welcome, Booze and Ghouls, to Oscars.
Now, of course, the nominees this is for best horror hottie because we know in horror movies we always have to have a hot girl in the movie. And for this year, the horror hotties are going to be first Bella Thorne from the Babysitter Killer Queen.
Just a pretty blonde. She is a beautiful blonde.
Mm-hmm.
My money's on her.
We have Ellen Lorraine from Bad Hair.
Oh, I wish she could have done my hairdo for this for this segment.
I don't think you want that type of a bad hair.
It gives you power.
We have Tiana Ramon from Deep Blue Sea 3.
Ooh, every guy loves the scene when she gets all wet, right?
Oh, yeah. We have Cody Renee Cameron from Corona Zombies.
The hottest zombie you've ever seen.
We have, I have a hard time trying to pronounce this one, Kika Mandalboy from Castle Freak. I can't pronounce that last name.
Ooh, she can get her freak on anytime. I'm sure all the boys love to see her get her freaky on.
We have Janelle Monáe from Antebellum.
Ooh, not a great movie, but she is a beauty.
And of course, last but not least, Diana Prince, aka Darcy the Mail Girl from The Last Drive-In, featuring Joe Bob Briggs.
That's another reason Joe Bob has those ratings. She can bring in the mail anytime.
Okay. All right. And the winner of the Best Horror Hottie for 2020. Go ahead, Jen.
Okay, all you Oscar blues and ghouls. The winner it's Darcy the Mail Girl, a.k.a. Diana Print. Everyone give lots of howls and lots of love because all the women are beautiful, but she is the hottest hottie of them all.
All right. Yes. So congratulations, Diana Prince, a.k.a. Darcy the Mail Girl, and all the other nominees who were nominated once again. And there you have it. The best horror hottie for 2020. So take it away, Dan and Gory, and thanks again, Jen, for doing this award with me.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
And always remember, people, horror rules.
And we're back. Thank you, Jen. That was great addition. You helped out Monty there a lot, and can't believe that Darcy retains her crown.
You can't believe it?
Well, no, actually I can believe it. It's pretty easy to believe, but that is awesome. I'll make sure Darcy gets her second award.
Darcy is gold. She knows her horror. I love that she appreciates some undervalued horror movies. She doesn't just hate something because it's a remake or it's an early 2000s movie. She has mad love for even the cheesiest horror, and she's got that great look to boot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Love her cosplay.
She is great. Oh, she always cosplays. Let's see. I think I saw Ben Grimm. He called it before it was even announced. Good job, Ben. Channel Sundown. Oh yes, bad hair. Speaking of Channel Sundown, though, because for every hot female, we should have a hot male, right? It's only fair.
Absolutely. We need a little more equality with the hotness and definitely the nudity in horror films. And I'm all about the breasts, but it wouldn't kill the horror movies to show a little male nudity once in a while.
Yeah, drop a little dong here.
Once in a while.
Maybe not a little dong. Okay, size dong?
All sizes of dongs are welcome in horror or any movie.
Yeah, so why don't we send it over to the Carnage cutie from Channel Sundown.
Hi guys, it's Amanda here, your kitty of Carnage from Channel Sundown. The 2020 Oscars, the Horror Addicts Oscar, and I have been given the honor. Every time you watch horror films, there's always that person, and stuff that you just have the hots for. So I had the honor of naming the Horror Hottie of 2020. And I will start by naming the nominees. People say I tend to point a lot, so if I point, apologize, but not really, so yeah. The Oscar nominees for Horror Hottie of 2020 are Jonathan Majors from Lovecraft Country, Robbie Amell from The Babysitter Killer Queen, David Duchovny from The Craft Legacy, Sam Corlett from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Kevin Bacon from You Should Have Left. You should have left. Oliver Jackson from The Haunting of Bly Manor. And, of course, Joe Bob Briggs from The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. Alright, guys. Here goes. I need a drum roll, please. If I could. Just drum roll. Just insert drum roll in head, if you can. Check my notes. Check my notes in here and see my magic book. Anyways, the winner is Horror Hottie of 2020 is, wait for it, Joe Bob Briggs. Yes, Joe Bob Briggs from Last Drive-In, Mr. Joe Bob Briggs. Yes, indeed. And if I stand correct, you know, this is like his, this is, he gets a couple Oscars, and he got a special one last year. So yeah, keep him rolling. You just keep him coming. Yes, we love you, and he's awesome. So yeah, the horror addicts, we all love you, Joe Bob Briggs. So just know that you have fans galore. Thank you again for letting me share back to the horror addicts, and y'all check out Channel Sundown. I tend to do videos, so yeah, downs and all that horror stuff. So yeah, thanks guys. Back to the horror addicts.
Well, we've always been down with Channel Sundown. They are some cool cats over there, especially the Carnage cutie herself. Did a great job. Please go give her some love. Make sure you subscribe to her channel if you haven't already. And yes, the Oscar goes to Joe Bob Briggs. There's a funny story of how Joe Bob ended up on the Horror Hottie list. See, last year, Darcy won the Horror Hottie for female, and she won it this year. Wow. But last year I sent that to her, and I sent Joe Bob his Lifetime Achievement Award that he got in horror. And he made a joke about how he posted on Twitter that he's like, look, I won the Horror Hottie Award, and Darcy got the Lifetime in Horror. And a lot of people joked about that, and then they were like, wait a minute, though. Why was Joe Bob not a candidate for the Horror Hottie? I was like, well, nobody, nominated him. So then, tons of people nominated him this year, and of course, as you can see, tons of people voted for him. So, The Last Drive-In takes home the Hotties, both of them.
And these awards are from your nominations. So if you want to be a part of the Oscars, we always ask for your nominations every year, and we ask for the Academy of Horror Fiends.
Exactly. If you see a good horror movie, it don't matter. It could be this month, next month, at the end of the year. You say, hey, that should be nominated. Just look us up and tell us. We'll add it to the nominations.
Absolutely, I think Joe Bob 100% deserves this. I used to watch Monster Vision back when I was a teenager, and in addition to appreciating the vast horror knowledge, I certainly appreciated you. So, who nominated David Duchovny? Because he kind of looks like when you leave fruit out in the sun a little too long.
Yeah, compared to Joe Bob,
if you kind of squint, you can see the Duchovny from yesteryear. But, yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one.
He's not aging as well as Joe Bob, that's for sure.
But the bacon's still good. Like,
the bacon has some sizzle left, right?
It still has some sizzle. Absolutely, some sizzle.
Christopher Harris, good to see you too as well. Yep, much love, like I said, to Channel Sundown. Make sure you check her out. She is great. I see Nightmare Maven, thank you so much for that $5 donation earlier. It was during the video, but I want to thank you now because you're our girl.
She is our girl.
And Dice Rollin' as well, I see them. And we'll gladly be having you girls back. Don't worry, we just I wish we could have everybody every year. That's the problem.
Girls, they're all women.
You're right, they are. But like I said, I wish we could have every host every year. But we got to rotate some people in and out. Doesn't mean we won't have you back. So we have much love, much thanks to everybody who's presenting tonight. Much thanks to anybody who's ever presented for us. And much thanks to the people who will present in the future.
And when you're a part of a Horror Addict show, if you've collabed with us, if you've been a part of our events like the Creepy Channel Crawl or the Oscars, it's kind of like when you've been in a Joss Whedon TV show. Like, you will be back.
Yeah.
You'll be back for many things.
So let's move on to the next award. It's gonna be a good one.
What is it? You don't remember?
I think it's video game. Slash and Cast?
Did you play any video games this last year?
Yes I did.
Video games did you?
Resident Evil 2. I finally got caught up on that, and then I played some Resident Evil 3.
I was really excited that we had a new Dark Pictures Anthology game. Those are super fun. They're kind of like a choose your own adventure.
I bought it for you.
Yes, indeed. And we got The Last of Us Part 2. And there were some really creepy games that came out. So I'm really excited to see what the nominees are.
Check it out.
Hi guys, it's Amanda here, your
What's going on, guys? Hope you are enjoying the Oscars so far. My name is Riley. I run the Slash and Cast YouTube channel, here to present the award for Best Horror Video Game of 2020. And while 2020 had its ups and its tremendous downs, I will say that there actually was quite a bit of competition in 2020 when it came to horror video games. And that's why I'm actually very excited to see the final result when it comes to this category. But let's not hold back anymore, shall we, huh? Here are your nominees for Best Horror Video Game. The Last of Us 2. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Visage. Dark Pictures Little Hope. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Carrion. And the winner is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And I gotta love with you, I 100% agree. Had a blast playing these other games that were nominated here, but Resident Evil 3 definitely deserves it. And clearly, you know, the Academy thought so as well. Alright? But hey, that's gonna be it for me. As always, thank you guys so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of the Oscars.
Thank you so much, Slash and Cast. Those guys know their video games and they know their horror, so go check them out if you like either of those things. Okay, yeah, Dice Rolling, you are a ghoul. There you go. Definitely that's the title for you. So, I like video games, but I also like to read. And there was a lot of horror books, as usual. But there's also a Stephen King book, as usual. There's also, yeah, there's some good ones.
There were some great books that came out last year, and a lot of books from, you know, big people who were also in movies like Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, del Toro. So, you know, when you're quarantined, you might as well read a good horror book, right?
And a new book from one of my favorite horror authors, Grady Hendrix, who also brought us My Best Friend's Exorcism and Horror Story.
Yes, and I think Max Brooks had a new one too.
He did indeed.
Like the World War Z, then you should check out his new book. And let's send it over to Carnage Candy. She's going to tell us all about these books and who won.
Hello, horror addicts, and thank you so much for inviting me to participate in another Oscars. I am so excited to be here again with you guys for another year. My name is Lizzie, aka Carnage Candy, and I'm going to be presenting for Best Horror Book from 2021. And the nominees are Local Haunts, a HorrorTube anthology by R. St. Clair and other horror YouTubers. Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. If It Bleeds by Stephen King. The Southern Book Clubber's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. Mallory by Josh Mallerman. Devolution by Max Brooks, The Ghost Tree by Christina Henry, and The Hollow Ones by Chuck Hogan and Guillermo del Toro. And the winner for Best Horror Book of 2020 is If It Bleeds by Stephen King. Congratulations to all of our nominees and our winner, Mr. Stephen King. And again, thank you so much, Horror Addicts, for inviting me on this year. I'll see y'all later with another video. Bye!
Great job, Lizzie. Go check out Carnage Candy.
I love her.
She will rot your teeth for how sweet she is. And, of course, Stephen King wins.
He's amazing. He's a legend.
I know. It would be unfair not to put him on there, right? I mean, even though it seems like he always crushes it. But I really like that Local Haunts. That has some fellow youth horror tubers. CJ Wright is one of the authors on there. He's a good friend of ours. So that was my favorite book. But there was a lot of good ones.
We got the sequel to Bird Box. We had another one from the guy who brought us World War Z. Christina Henry, who's just a great horror fantasy, came out with a new book. Mexican Gothic won the Goodreads Horror Book of the Year, so that's definitely one to check out. So many great books.
Yeah, and like I said, when you can't really leave or do a lot, might as well read. Or binge watch some TV.
Like we do.
Yeah, we do a lot of that. Lots of binge watching. But let's send it over to find out who was the best horror series. We got the Horror Show, because they're an awesome horror series here on YouTube. They're going to be presenting the best award for horror TV series. Bye!
I loved that so much!
We love critters.
If you guys have seen my spin-off show from Horror Addicts, Gory B Movie, here on YouTube, you know that I love me some puppets and I love me some critters. So I'm very happy that they took over.
Yeah, I don't know how the horror show knows the Krites, but not gonna complain.
I've got such a crush on the president of the Krites. You guys don't even know.
He is quite the smooth talker. That's he didn't become president, but for no reason. And we also love What We Do in the Shadows. That is a great show and well deserved of an Oscar. It is hilarious. I can't wait for another season of that, honestly.
It's so much.
Like, I thought maybe when the movie, like, they were turning into a show, I was a little afraid that I wasn't going to like the show as much as the movie. But I love them both. They're amazing. Cute little critters. But, you know what else I like to watch? Not just TV shows. I love to watch cartoons. I love me some animated cartoons. Especially funny ones. Especially horror-style ones.
He likes adult cartoons.
Exactly. Like our friends Screaming Soup, who you definitely should go subscribe to, because they are amazing, and they just won a silver bolo. Congratulations, Screaming Soup! Woo! You totally deserve that silver bolo. They are an amazing channel, and they're going to present tonight the award for Best Spooky Animation.
Were they nominated? Where is my Screaming Soup movie? That's what I want, because if we got a Screaming Soup movie, they would win for sure.
Yeah, you know, and also I hate to brag, but I voice a couple of the people on Screaming Soup.
You do very well. But yeah, Dead West, get on that. I want my feature length movie. Lots of Billy, please. That's my order. Submitting it for your approval. Let's check out those movies.
Yeah.
Well, howdy there, Screen Freaks. Pinocchio and them youngins transforming into a bunch of jackasses.
The unsettling creatures in Spirited Away.
Them creepy cinnamon toast crunch fellas who eat each other in those trippy commercials.
Making something scary is hard work. As the web's #1 animated horror host show, we're here to tell you it's just as hard, if not harder, to make scary cartoons.
That's why we proudly recognize these following nominees for 2020 for their outstanding stab at animated horror. Our favorite crime-solving dog and a howling hootenanny that's crashed by polluted pumpkins.
A nauseating double feature packed with flesh-hungry castaways and clowns.
A time-warping game of life and death otherworldly beings gamble on.
And some South Park-looking movie about a gang of yahoos fighting off a demon apocalypse in a Colorado town. And the winner is...
Happy Halloween, Scooby-Doo!
Come on up here for your award, you lovable doobie-doo.
What? He ain't here? What about Shaggy? Well, then who's going to accept this award in their behalf? Whoa!
Guess that answers that.
See you later, Screen Freaks!
That is some good soup. I love Screaming Soup.
It's my favorite meal.
If I knew Elvira was going to appear over there, I would have had you give her this award too. Oh well, she'll get it.
They have connections that we just don't have.
No, that's because they're at the Howlin' Grub, like the pub down there. I love going to there.
Didn't they look amazing?
Yes. Mandy, you fill that dress perfectly. Dead West, you're just bones, but you still managed to wear that suit great. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Screaming Soup, you definitely need to do. They are top notch.
And our very own half-demon son will be so pleased that Scooby-Doo won an award this year.
So happy. We'll get to him later tonight.
Where is he?
He's hanging out with Monsterface. They're on standby. They're working on
such bad influence.
They're preparing for their presentation later tonight.
Monsterface.
But yes. So Scooby-Doo, that was good. Notice that Scoob was left off the list. It wasn't really any horror related.
It wasn't really a Scooby-Doo movie. It was more of a Blue Falcon movie.
A Hanna-Barbera movie. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. So. Cartoons.
I'll give you a second.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, Elvira showed up there. And
the next award is every year on the Oscars, we like to highlight something that's been prevalent over the year. Some years we get a lot of those creepy kid movies. Some years we get a lot of werewolf movies. Actually, not often. Some years we get a lot of vampire movies. But this year, I'm very proud to say that we got a lot of witch movies. And as a witch myself, I am very pleased that we're getting some representation out there, if you know what I mean. And I think you do.
Yeah, I mean, we all know who my favorite witch is, but let's find out who the best horror witch of 2020. Give it up to Rayanimator Reviews.
Hey guys, we are Rayanimator Reviews. I'm Rayan, and this is The Groom. And we are a Pennsylvania-based review channel. We do a lot of horror movie reviews, of course, horror unboxings, as well as makeup unboxings, tutorials, try-ons. We do convention coverage, trailer reactions, just a little bit of everything for you to enjoy.
We are here to present the 2020 Best Witch, and the nominees are Hulda from Gretel and Hansel, Lily's Coven from The Craft Legacy, The Grand High Witch from The Witches, Sabrina from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Lavinia from Color Out of Space, The Moss-Haired Girl from Bad Hair, and The Charmed Ones from Charm. And the winner is
Sabrina from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Hope you enjoyed our familiars. You can find us on YouTube at Rayanimator Reviews.
And on Twitch at Repeat Rayanimator.
Please enjoy the rest of the Oscars. We thank you to the Horror Addicts so much. We love you guys. Thank you so much for having us as part of this. Enjoy!
Kitty!
Yeah, cute kitties. That's what the internet's all about. Thank you. We love cats. Now we have the cat's blessing. We have the witch's curses lifted, right? Or something like that. Rayanimator Reviews, you did a great job. Please go check them out if you haven't already.
My familiars are dogs.
Yeah.
Terriers. An emphasis on terror.
Yeah. I don't have...
You're not a witch.
Oh, okay. That's probably why. I like ferrets, though.
They're carpet sharks.
Yeah.
And bats are sky kittens.
Aw. Sky puppies. I've heard both. Whatever you choose. But thank you. That was great. You know what? Like I said, you're my favorite witch. Sabrina, congratulations to her. She nailed it, as usual. She's very powerful. She kicks a lot of ass. Pretty much all you're looking for in a witch. But why don't we send it over to our favorite coven, Witchfinger Horror, to find out something fucking killer like the best fucking death. Yeah, let's get metal.
This is gonna be metal.
Hi, everybody. Witchfinger Horror Podcast here. My name is Yasmina.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Morgan. And today we are here to announce the nominees for the Best Death of 2020 for the Horror Addicts Scare Awards. Is it like an surprise, or is it scary? A little bit of both, maybe. Especially with the penis ring.
Acai berry.
Yeah. All right. And so to get things started, the nominees for Best Death of 2020 are Blood Runs Cold from Never Hike in the Snow. Don't Pull on It from The Babysitter Killer Queen.
Oh shit. Don't you fucking care.
Don't Pop My Penis from the Mortuary Collection. And Dispatched from Unhinged.
A little bit of the bubbly from Freaky. Okay, Zoomers from Spontaneous.
Oh shit.
We need to.
And the last nomination is Life's a Water Slide, Then You Die from Aqua Slash.
That sounds like fun.
Like
Death
that
by
one?
water slide?
Great. And
The winner is
Bubbly.
Woo! From Freaky, a little bit of bubbly.
From Freaky Deaky, you are the winner of the Oscar Best Death of 2020.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us again, horror addicts.
Yeah, stay safe out there. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Stay spooky.
Bye.
Bye.
It's time for a little bit of the bubbly indeed. I agree with that. Great kill. Those were all amazing kills though.
It was not only a great year for kills, it was a great year for penectomies. I mean, between that and porno, we saw so many dongs getting caught off. It was
That one wasn't cut off though on Mortuary. That is exploded off because a baby came out that hole.
Yes, you need to wear a poncho in the front row of that show.
Always wear a condom when you have sex, kids. Always.
Always.
You might have a baby explode your pee-pee. And Spontaneous, as much as that is kind of like a dramatic comedy romance, I don't.
It had a higher kill count than most of the movies we've talked about today.
Yeah, they were popping. The Zoomers go pop pop like zits, man. Yes, we are drinking a little bit of the bubbly.
Jericho.
Darcy would approve. So, give it up for Witchfinger Horror. They are great. They are amazing witches.
And they have Morgan from Kitty.
Hell yeah, we fucking love Kitty.
We love kitties and Kitty.
Hell yeah. The internet's all about Kitty, right? So, kitties. Oh, thank you so much again for Paint Station.
He said 2021, the year of the dong. I hope so. You and me we're rooting for it. We're pulling for it. Year of the dong. Make it happen.
That dong was a little blurred, but I'm sure you can make it out before it went boom.
And I'm so happy the Oscars finally dropped dong.
I mean, we had to blur it for a little bit, but you still could see what it was.
It was a dong.
Anthropomorphic Fiend said, yes, it is surreal to actually see their faces. He's talking about which finger, but yeah, they have a YouTube channel as well. You can find them here, and they do some episodes where you can actually see their faces. It's not always a podcast. They have all their podcasts on there as well. Yes, Ben Grimm, Kitty. That was Morgan Lander from Kitty, metal band, Canada. And Death by Waterslide does sound fun. I had a blast with Aqua Slash, that's why I reviewed it. I don't think enough people have seen that movie. It is hilarious, and it's a lot of build-up, but then when people start going down that water slide, they just...
It's like going on a water slide. You walk up the stairs, and up the stairs, and up the stairs, and up the stairs, and then it's amazing! Aqua Slash is so underrated. Like, not enough people loved it, but I truly think it's going to be a cult classic someday. It reminds me a lot of the very early 80s, like, underrated, like, Canadian horror films, movies like Curtains, that kind of thing, The Burning. I think it's gonna have its heyday probably in another 10 years, so you guys will appreciate it time.
You know what else I appreciate? A horror movie? A good creature.
I love creatures.
Something just creepy as all fuck.
Especially when they're puppets.
You know who else does? I think the Horror Guru does.
Does.
He's a horror. He's a horror hound.
He's his own little creature.
And we finally got him this year. Let's welcome him.
We finally got him. He is so hard to get, guys. You don't even know. He's like a really important person.
Unless you're Jacula and you have like access to him all the time. It's hard to get the guru.
He hogs all the guru.
Yeah, he never shares Guru. But we got some Guru tonight, so let's send it over to Horror Guru to find out what the best horror creature was of 2020.
Greetings, fellow gorehounds. I'm the Horror Guru, and today I'll be presenting you the award for the Best Creature category. So without further ado, the nominees for the Best Creature in a Feature are Hogzilla from Hogzilla, Larry from Come Play, the Sea Creatures from Underwater, the Creature from After Midnight, Ruben the Dog from Good Boy, and last but certainly not least, Uncle Peckerhead from Uncle Peckerhead. Now, unfortunately, as good as all those creatures are, there can only be one winner. So, let's see who that winner is, shall we? And the winner for the Best Creature category is... Oh, the Sea Creatures from Underwater. Congratulations, you magnificent beasts!
Hogzilla! Hogzilla!
No,
Hogzilla!
Hogzilla didn't win, sadly.
Why?
The Sea Creatures did from
But
Underwater.
Hogzilla.
Yeah, we love Hogzilla.
It's a giant puppet pig.
Also got Joe Bob in it.
Hogzilla.
No, it didn't win.
Uncle Peckerhead.
Uncle Peckerhead didn't win either.
It's a man named after a donk.
It's a great name. I love it. And it's a good movie. You should all check it out.
What's Underwater?
Underwater is like Alien, but wetter and not as good.
Why don't we just...
I think I just stole someone's...
Okay, congratulations.
No, the creatures from Underwater, they had to be good, because that's all that movie was like. If it didn't have good effects and good, like, creatures, then it was not.
It did have a wicked hot Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, Kristen Stewart looked really fine in that.
Very
But
nice.
once again, they kind of, like, took that from Ripley, put her in some tight underwear and have her run around in, like, space, but just not in space.
She's in her underwear?
The beginning of the movie.
Do we have this movie? Alright, let's watch it after this.
Okay. Anyways, congratulations to the creatures of Underwater. And thank you, Guru. What an awesome video.
He's just so wonderful. Like, if there was bobbleheads of Guru, they would sell out. If there were stuffed animals, everybody would buy them for baby showers. Like, you just can't get enough Guru. He's the best.
I think that flannel also just makes him a little... Like, you want to cuddle him.
A
Cuddly.
Guru Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Jack one to go with this, so he has his little friend.
Yeah, they should definitely have fun.
And the ones of us so they could play with them. We just need like a whole horror community like toy figure set.
Yeah, I definitely want like a Billy.
And then a Dead West.
Yeah, Billy and a Dead West.
And Dr. Wolfula.
Halals.
Yes.
Just so many. Oh, so yeah, go check out Horror Guru. That guy knows his shit. He's great. He gives you quality content all the time. Glad we finally got him on the
much better
Oscars.
than the Love Guru.
Yeah, much better than the Love. Movie. Don't waste your time. Screaming Soup, yeah, Hogzilla, yeah, we love that movie too.
Hogzilla, Hogzilla, Hogzilla.
I want you to all know that Darcy actually partaked in the voting this year, and she was very happy that Hogzilla was nominated. She didn't do it herself. She was like, oh my god, Hogzilla was nominated, thank you so much.
I voted for Hogzilla.
It was probably your nomination. But anyways, it's a good movie, but it's fun. Check that out. Yeah, but we got creatures. But who survives the creatures? Final Girl, right?
Yes.
Final Girl is very necessary. I mean, it's not always a girl, but Final Girl is very important. She is the person that, like, takes us to the very end, regardless if she makes it or not.
She doesn't have to live. She just has to make it to the end.
Yeah, like Kristen Stewart. Like we were talking about Underwater. Kristen Stewart, she makes it to the end. Final Girl. So let's see who the best Final Girl of 2020 was. And special guest, the director of Manos Returns, coming in, Tonjia Atomic. Let's give it to her for Best Final Girl.
Hello everyone, this is Tonjia Atomic. I'm an actor, producer, director, writer, and musician. You may know me from the films Manos Returns, The Thing series, Specimen 6, Plain Devil, or even as the composer and singer of the theme song to Space Boobs and Bikini Gorilla. In the movie Specimen 6, I play Lucifer, and I make it to the end. But even so, I was a deity, so could I be considered a final girl? Probably not. The final girl is very important in the world of horror. The final girl is the one that makes it to the end, the one that gets away, and the one that gets to tell their story. Famous final girls include Sally from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street, and perhaps the most famous final girl of them all, Laurie Strode from Halloween. Nominees for Best Final Girl of 2020 are Crystal from The Hunt, Millie from Freaky, Becky from Becky, Jessica from Alone, Nora from Underwater, and Zosha from Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. And the winner is... Millie from Freaky.
Me, it's Millie! Hail, Blissfield, high, fill our glory and our might.
Thank you, Tanya. That was great, and congratulations to Freaky and getting another award tonight. Vince Vaughn is either the first. He's sharing his award, but he's a final girl, yeah, because it's Millie, and he played Millie.
But I mean, you know, it's a girl. It's just his body.
Yeah, I mean, but it's fun that Vince Vaughn won final girl.
But he got to portray a final girl,
but
and he did a good job.
He did.
I mean, there should be a special award for men who are able to play girls inside their bodies, like Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black wins, not Rob Schneider.
He's so good.
Sorry, Rob Schneider. Jack Black wins.
That chick was fun.
It was good, but it's not as good as Jack Black. Oh, but anyways, that was an interesting category. And what is a final girl? Hold on.
I agree with Screaming Soup. Vince Vaughn, more comedy, please. Yes, absolutely. Stay away from remaking classics like Psycho. Stick to that horror comedy and give us what we need.
No, yeah, he was a horrible Norman Bates, but the Blissfield Butcher was basically Jason Voorhees. He was a great version of that. It was like watching the video game version of Jason Voorhees, because he's like in full rage mode. He already won like a best kill for the Bubbly, now best final girl. So let's see if he wins the best killer, because what is a final girl without a great killer?
And I want to tell you guys, if you want to see more Tanya Atomic, who has done so many great things, did you say Space Boobs?
Yeah,
I need to know more about this.
It's a song.
But I did have her over on my channel, Gory B Movie, where I interviewed her and Jackie Naiman and a lot of people involved in making Manos movies or
Manos Returns
sequels.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out. She's amazing. It was a great interview.
We met her at the premiere of Manos.
Indeed.
Good on her.
Sorry, hi. I needed some liquid courage. You know how this goes. Public speaking isn't usually my thing, ironically, as a YouTuber. Anyway, I'm Jay from Bloodbath and Beyond, and I'm honored and privileged to be a part of the 5th annual Oscars. We've been hand-selected from the Academy of Horror over at Horror Addicts, our longtime friends, and with a name like Bloodbath and Beyond, you know damn well we're all about that bloodshed, the kills. But that's not what we're actually talking about today. I mean, somebody else did. We are specifically talking about the people that are dishing out that mayhem, the best killers. So here are our nominees. Kurt from Spree, the Blissfield Butcher from Freaky, the Man from Unhinged, the Freak from Castle Freak, Lucifer himself, Satan, from Letters to Satan Claus, and Jason Voorhees from Never Hike in the Snow. Before I announce the winner, can I just say how shit those names are? The Blissfield Butcher, the Man, the Freak. There's a friggin' guy named Kurt. Kurt? Come on.
For all of you out there who don't know me, get ready. I'm Kurt.
All right. Let's talk about the winner. Jason Voorhees from Womp Stomp Films' Never Hike in the Snow. A fantastic Friday fan film. You've got to check it out if you haven't seen it. Congratulations to the team. I'm happy to announce an award of a killer that I actually grew up with. He's always deserved awards in the past, but unfortunately, he just didn't have the platform. So thank you again, Horror Addicts, for providing that with the Oscars.
First off, want to say, hey, Gory Bits, my fellow Gory in the chat. Good to see you. And so happy to see Jay back for another Oscars. If you're wondering why he said the 5th, it's because the very first Oscars was actually during a Ghouls Night Out. So I guess we've had 5 of these, but this is like the fourth official big stream we've done. But we love Jay so much. Jay is actually one of the people who got us into the horror community. I remember back when Bloodbath and Beyond was only at 5K, and we won like a contest of theirs, and we got to collab with them, and we just completely fanned out. We were so excited, and they've gotten so much bigger, and they've created so much amazing content. They now have a wrestling channel too. I mean, they're incredible. If you guys are not watching Bloodbath and Beyond, you absolutely need to do that after this stream. But Jay's awesome. I love that Jay's always drinking. I think Jay and Jack might be the only people who drink during streams more than I do.
Maybe, but they still work more than they drink.
Yes, and they're a lot more productive when they drink than I am. So there's that.
Yeah, Jay, you are a workhorse of the horror community, and you put out so much great content all the time. Thank you for taking some time to join us here on the Oscars. We really appreciate that. Bloodbath and Beyond. And yeah, you did a great job, and congratulations to Jason Voorhees for winning Best Killer. And Vincent Dasani is the director of Snow. I wouldn't say I'm like good friends with him, but I'm definitely an acquaintance, and I'll make sure he gets his Oscar.
He's excellent. We've met him at Crypticon. Such a nice and personable person, such a hardworking person, and someone who is so passionate about the Friday the 13th franchise. So as we are waiting for the legal issues to settle to provide us another Friday the 13th film, he's absolutely scratching that itch we need to get our Jason.
Yeah, his Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow are amazing. They're better than probably even a lot of the official sequels.
Absolutely.
So, good to him, and like I said, I'll make sure he gets his Oscar. He's a great guy. He will talk your ear off even at the after party. Not just does the convention and does the panel with you or whatever. That guy will talk.
And you will love every minute of it. He's so interesting, such a person to talk to.
He is a huge fan of Jason, and he is doing great by Jason. He just won Jason an award. You guys voted. Good job on him, good job on Jason, and great job on Jay. Thank you all.
Zigma51 is in the chat. That's my brother, guys. Beat him up. I mean, don't beat him up. Be nice to him.
Hug him.
Give him lots of hugs. Give him hugs.
Hug Zigma, everybody. Cream of Soup says cheers to Jay and Jason from Man.
And Cheryl Riggs said we should pick Brandon Tenold. I would absolutely love Brandon Tenold. We are friends on Twitter, so maybe one of these days we can get him involved. I'm a big fan of his channel, so absolutely, it's on the wish list.
Oh yeah, we have plenty of people that we want to add on to the Oscars. For now, we have plenty of people we like to bring back. Lots of new faces we want. So many. We want all of you. We want to collect you all. You're like Pokemon. We want to just throw the balls. We'll throw balls everywhere.
But I won't keep them in balls because that's cruel.
No, we're just show their awesome videos. Highly appreciate, which makes the Oscars such an event. And yeah, like
Zigma's been helping me detail my new car. It's a purple PT Cruiser named Morticia, all spookified. I can't wait to show you guys.
Looks like a her.
I took her to a drive-in. It was amazing.
If you go check out you'll see a glimpse of her if you go check out the Monster Hunter review that we had on horror.
And I'll be starting a new series on my personal channel where I'm going to try to go to as many drive-ins within driving distance of my home. Starting with one that we went to in Oregon. So I'll be excited to post that for you guys here. Really love drive-ins and want to celebrate them and share them with you.
And you know, Jason Voorhees is a great killer. But you know what else is killer? And every horror movie should have is a killer soundtrack. And nobody I think should be presenting this award better than the rock star himself, Brian Barnes. He might not come off that way. You might very underestimate him, but he is very talented music. He's got lots of great videos on his channel. He's funny as all hell. He makes me laugh probably harder than anybody else on YouTube. That's saying a lot because I laugh quite a bit. Brian Barnes, please give it to.
And I mentioned that Bloodbath and Beyond got us into the horror community and into horror tubing, and really helped us out in the beginning. But my first friend I made on YouTube was Brian Barnes. He asked me to do a collab. I didn't know what that was.
It was our first collab.
It was so much fun, and we've been friends ever since. Just one of the nicest people you will see on this platform. He's
Bayside rules.
Hello, everyone. This is Tanya Atomic.
Welcome, and you can tell by this silly hat that I'm a presenter for the nominees for Best Horror Soundtrack. After each nominee, we'll play a little selection. First up, it's The Babysitter, Killer Queen. That doesn't sound right. Okay, well, next nominee is Freaky. Man, they're really going with experimental soundtracks lately. Okay, well, next up is Uncle Peckerhead. I am gonna fire that editor. Okay, well, we're almost at the end, so things should get better. Next up is Vampires in the Bronx. Well, that wasn't wholly unexpected. Next up is Bit. That sounded kind of familiar. Okay, well, the last one is Love and Monsters.
Because you light up my death. You give me hope to carry on.
So tender and moving. And our winner is The Babysitter, Killer Queen.
I love Brian Barnes. The guy makes me laugh, like, effortlessly.
And even if you haven't seen his channel, I'm willing to bet you've heard him. He does the theme song for The Horror Guru. He's been featured on Screen Soup. Incredible musician, incredible movie reviewer, and he has a wealth of knowledge that you have to check out his channel. He knows so much about movies. So funny.
He plays it up as a goof, but he is very talented. He is very intelligent. He is an amazing man.
You've seen him on Horror Addicts as the Reaper, hopefully.
Yeah, he's been on our channel plenty of times. Like we said, the first collab was on his channel that we ever did with anybody. We love that guy. Brian Barnes, please join my band. I have so many songs to write with you. But yeah, he gets around.
Who's his editor?
I thought it was you.
No, I made Laws do it.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
He's a busy kid.
Laws does what he wants.
He does what he wants.
I don't think those were the actual songs from those, but let's give it up.
I liked the quacking.
Give it up to Freaky for it's another Oscar that it won.
I think you and I like you. And Brandon Beldum says that we're tipsy.
We're tipsy.
Already? We only had like 3 of these. How many are you supposed to have? How many is too
I had
much?
like about 3 of these.
How many is too much?
I don't know. I'm drinking. Well, I finished off the Jericho bit of a bubbly, and now I'm going on to the cheap shit. But it's still bubbly.
Give me some of the cheap shit.
Give you some of the cheap shit.
The cheap.
Cheap shit gets you drunk just as fast, if anything. All right, who we got? Carnage Candy, big old smile laugh. Yes. Normally is too much.
Willy's Wonderland is a 2021 movie, Zigma.
Yeah, and we're already looking forward to 2021's Oscars. I've seen Psycho Gorman, Willy's Wonderland, I Blame Society. These are all hilarious movies that I've already writing them down.
I'm excited for next year's Oscars already. We are off to a good start. It's hard sometimes for movies to get a good start at the beginning of the year, but I think 2020 is off to a great start.
Well, seeing how a lot of 2020's moves got pushed to 2021. So.
Exactly, and hopefully we'll finally get that Halloween Kills.
Yeah, and
Am I right?
Candyman.
Give me some knife emojis in the chat. Yeah.
Do they have hook emojis for Candyman?
I don't think so.
Oh, give me a bee. Do they have bees?
I think so.
I think they have bees. Give me a bee. I like me some Candyman. I like me
or
some
they
Michael
could just
Myers.
type B.
Yeah, type B if you want to see Candyman. Type pumpkin if you want to see Michael Myers.
Tony Todd needs to be in a new movie. That man is sex on a stick.
We already have Kong and Zilla out there for
Tony Todd's in a new movie. He'll get horror Hottie for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm looking forward to 2021 Oscars. It's already off to a good start because a lot of the 2020 good movies
Hurry up
got
and present
pushed.
the award. I'm gonna sneeze.
Well, all right. So we had the best soundtrack, and that is amazing. You should always have a good soundtrack, but you also need to write good music personally for your movie. You need to have an amazing score
with quacks.
Quacks? No. That wasn't the soundtrack. No, we're gonna go to the best score. Our good friend Dr. Gangrene.
Score!
Yeah, Gangrene is always a score.
Hey, greetings, Fright fans. Dr. Gangrene, physician of Fright here, coming to you from my secret hidden laboratory on the mysterious Shackle Island. I wanted to take a minute to help my buddies over there at the Horror Addicts channel out with their Scares presentation this year. Thank you guys for asking me to take part in this. It's my pleasure and honor to do so, and I'm going to announce the best score category this year. So, without further ado, the nominees for best score are Ben Lovett for The Wolf of Snow Hollow, Alex Cuervo for Scare Package, Colin Stetson for Color Out of Space, Jim Williams for Possessor, Steve Moore for VFW, and Robin Kudert for Gretel and Hansel. And the winner is Colin Stetson for Color Out of Space. Congratulations, Colin and Color Out of Space. What a great movie that was. Love me some Lovecraftian horror. Good to see it enter into the winners here at the Scares. Thank you guys so much for having me. And until next time, Dr. Gangrene saying, stay mad.
Good job, Dr. Gangrene. That guy is a legit horror host. Even before YouTube, he was a legit horror host. So we're always proud to have him on board.
Yeah, back in on TV, late night TV, back in his area. So that's pretty cool. He's a legend. And did you guys hear that he said that we're friends? We're totes friends.
We're buds. We're buds with the Gangrene. And good job, Color Out of Space, winning yourself an Oscar. Nick Cage going crazy in that movie. And the music was perfect for it. It was weird. It was unpredictable, just like the movie itself.
We got some Nick Cage here in 2021. I'm excited to see him in next year's Oscars.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be in Willy's Wonderland, right? Because that was a good movie so far. That was some good Cage anyways. Regardless of what you think of the movie, that's some good Cage. But yeah, Color of Space, that was very bizarre. I liked the Wolf of Snow Hollow's soundtrack. It was very Peter and the Wolf type sounding to it. Like that. Those were all some good nominees you had there.
I want Brian Burns to do a score.
Yeah, I would like Brian Burns. Get him to do a song for us. I want him to be in my band. Song for us. He's let us borrow some of his. Great. But music is a very universal language. English, however, is not.
It's not.
No. So we gotta give it love for the best horror foreign language, right?
But if you live in a different country, it might be your country.
There are other countries that have English as well, but
it's a non-English movie.
Yeah, that's how we do our foreign. We do it by the language.
Because we're just really conceited and we wrap everything around English.
We shouldn't, but oh well.
But we live here.
Exactly. Speak of the English.
I teach English.
Yeah, to Chinese kids. Bow bows. Great. Anyways.
We totally went off topic.
Let's send it over to the Movie Void for best foreign language horror film.
He doesn't live.
No.
Hello, horror community. How you doing? It's nice to be presenting the Oscars. Me and Carlos, we are currently stuck in Germany where there's an absolute lockdown, so it's hard to do something fun this year, but you see what I mean. As we're still happy to announce the nominees this year.
It said during lockdown, but also said We don't know where to go.
Okay, nominated for Best Foreign Language Horror Film are Impetigore.
Kamu. Kesalahan yang harus aku hapus.
I always like lose my fucking tongue when I'm trying to say that. Hashtag alive.
Peninsula.
The Platform.
Tiene buen corazón. No creo que sobreviva usted mucho tiempo.
Sputnik.
Бегите.
And the winner is The Platform. Congratulations. We're still going to be here in Europe for like about a month, I think, and then we're going to be coming home. So we haven't been putting up that much content recently. Times are tough. But we're going to be back for sure next month, promise.
Let's go do some acid.
Carlos and Ivan, you have earned that acid. I hope it is a fun trip for you guys. Great job.
I love Carlos so much.
I like him, and
his voice is music
Ivan.
to my ears.
The Music Void is just great. We hope that you make it back here to America soon. I know that you plan to, but right now you're in lockdown, and understandably so for everybody's safety. But you know the vaccine's out, and I think even unicorns qualify. Oh well, do unicorns even like to worry about it? Oh shit. Well, anyways, Carlos, you hang in there. You are my favorite little unicorn buddy by far. And Ivan, you make Germany rock, buddy. The Platform, yes, that is an amazing movie. It reminds me of like Solar Opposites, kind of a subplot. But oh, it is a mind trip. Check it out. All those movies are really good. Even if you have to read, I know it's like homework. It's worth it. Those are some good ass horror movies.
Reading is fundamental.
It is. I mean, I have to be in the mood for it. It is.
They can't hear me? Because I'm not saying stuff. Now I'm saying stuff.
Can you hear Gory now? If you can hear me, you should be able to. She's usually louder than me.
I'm loud.
When we edit the videos, she's usually way louder than me. Yeah, Lele Horde. Fuck yeah, Dino. Dino, we love you, buddy.
We love Dino and Danny. His Danny, not my Danny.
The little Devil Danny. Oh, and we will gladly have Devil Danny back very soon.
Yes, we need to have them back.
Like I said, we wish we could have everybody every time. How it is. Gladly have him back. Hey, Zach Bird, you can hear me? Did you see Witch Finger Horror earlier, Zach Bird? I know he was a big Kitty fan. If not, then you'll have to go back later and rewatch that segment for Best Death, because Witchfinger brought it, and... Alright, Cannibal Video, you are heard. Great. Cannibal Video, also, they started things off tonight, and they did an amazing job. There are a lot of Danny's gory bits, probably, at least one. How many Danny's does it take to scare? Oh, just one? I thought there'd be more to that.
Screenplay.
Anyways, I don't know what that was about. But,
He forgot the category.
did I? Alright, but we have a very special guest. His family, basically.
He is family. He's my cousin.
He, is Lalza's cousin as well. He wrote
Well, yeah,
a lot
'cause
of
Lalza's
great...
my son.
Yeah. He wrote a lot of great horror movies. He's not a
He
horror
wrote
tuber.
Leatherface, and he wrote Hellfest, and he's working on Light as a Feather. He's fantastic.
Yes. We're talking about Seth. and
Sherwood.
Sherwood. He is not a horror tuber, but we very proud to have him presenting tonight because he is usually nominated for a lot of these awards, but this time he didn't have a project out. But I am looking forward to his movie, The Boyfriend, that he wrote. That is in the works.
Yes.
It hasn't came out yet, but it sounds good. It's about like this girl who makes up a boyfriend and shit goes wrong.
It's like a horror Drop Dead Fred.
It's like when you're like, oh, my girlfriend in Canada, I'd love you to meet her, but she's up in Canada. Well, it's kind of like that, but it's about a boyfriend that gets made up and shit hits the fan. And I know it's in the works right now. Maybe, hopefully we'll get it next year, or if not, the year after. I am looking forward to Seth. Seth, please take it away. You know your screenplays. Give us the best screenplay of 2020.
Hey, what's up? I'm Seth Sherwood. You might know me from writing Leatherface 2017 or Hellfest, or as one of the writers on the Hulu show Light as a Feather. And I'm here to give you the winner of the Best Horror Screenplay of 2020. Nominees being Jim Cummings for The Wolf of Snow Hollow, Josh Rubin for Scare Me, Ryan Spindell for The Mortuary Collection, Keith Cooper for Anything for Jackson, Damon Lindelof and Nick Hughes for The Hunt, and Eugene Koroyenko and Gene McHugh for Spree. And I'm here to tell you the winner is Damon Lindelof and Nick Hughes for The Hunt. So yay for them. It's a great movie, even if Damon was a jerk to me the one time I met him. I'm sure he was busy, not his fault. So there you go. Have a great day.
Good job, Seth. Sorry Damon was a jerk to you, but The Hunt is a great movie despite if he's a nice guy or not. I love The Hunt.
I loved it too.
That made probably my top 3 favorite horror movies of the year. I don't know if everybody agrees on that, but I enjoyed it. It was hilarious. And what's her name from Glow, Liberty Bell? She was great. So thank you, Seth, though. We like having some other, like him and Tonjia and Atomic, we like having people that not only just conventional horror tubers like ourselves, but just actual filmmakers. There's more to the horror community than just YouTube. I know, shocking, right? Because we focus on. Love having special.
And he's my cousin.
Yeah, he's fam. Does the conventions with it. Oh, so.
Did you forget the next award?
Did I? Again? I think it's effects.
It's effects.
I said I think it's effects. And you know what? I like watching videos with effects, and not only just people, but just
Monty remembered her name.
Oh yeah. Betty Gilpin. She is great. And I really wanted to watch like The Rental. I really wanted to like The Rental. I watched it, it was not good. But it has the other girl from Glow. I loved Glow.
Alison Brie.
Yeah, Alison Brie. I love Glow, but I was hoping that both girls were going to nail it. And it's not Alison Brie's fault, but Rental was not very good.
A lot of people liked it, though.
Nobody nominated for it.
But anyway, let's get back onto the award show.
Anyways, so we're going to turn it over to our friend at Confused Reviews, because he's going to give us best effects. Because you need good effects in a movie. Not always, but if your movie requires it,
He's like my favorite animator. Oh no, aside from Dead West. They're both great animated friends. I have so many animated friends. I'm so happy.
You're so confused. Let's go to the video.
Hello and welcome to... Damn it! I'm late! Like usual. Let's see, here it is. Hello and welcome to Confused Reviews, where a cartoon drawing breaks out as good tie for this event. Ironically, I was offered to present Best Effects, because Clearly, my production value is second to none. Anyways, the nominees are Blood Quantum, Underwater, Possessor, Castle Freak, Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight, and Host. And this year's winner is... Underwater! Wait, really? Even over Possessor? Congratulations to Alien, but worse and wetter. Better luck next time, Cronenberg. As always, thank you for having me, thank you for watching, and back to the attics.
See, I knew I stole that joke from somebody. His reviews, you were hilarious, and I don't care what you say.
I agree. Baby Cronenberg got robbed.
I didn't vote for Underwater.
What'd you vote for?
Did I vote for? I think I did actually vote for Possessor.
I think I voted for Host because I think one of the incredible things about Host is they filmed each of their parts separately with the director coaching them over Zoom with their own individual effects, which I thought was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think I actually did vote for Cronenberg. It doesn't matter.
Baby Cronenberg. He's Cronenberg's son.
The new Cronenberg. It's like new Coke. It's not as good, but you still
You
drink
don't know that yet. He just got started.
It's true. I like Possessor. But Underwater is a movie where it really heavily relied on its effects. And
you had me at Kirsten Stewart isn't her. Right? I'm gonna watch the movie, all right? Just stop selling it. Stop selling it.
Yeah, you can't really have any better effects than that, right? Say it. You're a sea creature.
You're a sea creature.
Well, anyways, congratulations Underwater for another award. And thank you, Confused Reviews. Always great stuff. I like your little cartoon shit. I don't care what you think. Your effects are good.
They really are the best.
Very entertaining.
Like, South Park, eat your heart out.
Yeah, you're not as confused or...
Not even, like, one review. And how many seasons? How many seasons?
I think they did actually...
They can have a Man Bear Pig, but they can't have a horror movie review.
They reviewed Passion of the Christ. Does that count?
That does count. All right, I take it back.
Oh, well. Anyways. So, from effects to, I believe, cinematography?
It's cinematography! Woohoo! That's how movies look. Let's check it out. Let's go. I should just present the awards, because I know what's going on.
We're going to give to our good buddy Lee from Drumdums.
Lee!
What's up, guys? My name is Lee. My channel is Drumdums. My friends are the Horror Addicts, Gory and Danny. We've been friends for, 6 years now. Love you guys. But this is their 5th annual Oscars. Thank you guys so much for inviting me to be a part of this. And the category that they gave me, I must be on their good side because they gave me like one of my favorite aspects of films, cinematography. I'm just a huge fan of cinematographers that have a strong vision, you know, and that falls into play with the directors, of course. But if you give me something visually interesting and exciting to look at, you're already in the good for me. So very excited to give you the nominees for 2020. And we got some doozies. And I'm going to have a little bit of trouble pronouncing these names, but I'm up for the challenge. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it, okay? The nominees for Best Cinematography 2020 Horror are Owen Lavelle for The Beach House, Galo Oliveris for Gretel and Hansel, Caitlin Arzmedi for Swallow, Anastas N. Michos for The Empty Man. Ooh, love that movie. Joe Willems for His House, Charlie Saroff for The Relic, and the winner is Galo Oliveris for Gretel and Hansel. Very well deserved. Haven't seen the movie. I've seen the trailer, and it looks visually intoxicating. So anyway, guys, again, my name is Lee, channel's Drumdums. Danny and Gory, my dear friends, thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of the 5th annual Oscars. And thank you for giving me cinematography. I really appreciate that. So anyway, sending it back to you guys. Thank you.
Lee. I'm talking about fucking Lee. You, me, skinny dipping in a sea of Lee. Okay, that's getting weird. All right. That's a Tenacious D. Anyway.
About Lee.
Lee! You're sick, and I hope you never get well. Another Tenacious D quote. Anyways, we love Lee. Thank you, Drumdums. Cinematography was great, especially... Alright. I was not a big fan of the Gretel and Hansel movie. However, the cinematography is well deserved. That was one aspect of the movie. It was visually beautiful. It
was gorgeous and had a great score.
It had a cool witch. That's why she got nominated earlier, I believe. But that what I have to say. It was good. And Lee, thank you for coming back to do this. It was very pretty, as Jen's reviews from the grave would point out. Very pretty movie. Might not be like the best in a lot of ways, but it was gorgeous. Yeah. So, holy shit, fair point again. You are like, and Crowfeather Media. Thank you both.
A little known fact, Crowfeather Media also features our boy Canadian Jason.
And yay for Cinematography, as Fairpoint would like to point out. Cinematography. Like, as they mentioned earlier, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch characters hate each other. Creepy. So, yes, and Crowfeather is our Canadian Jason. He's amazing. Like I said, if you did not see Witchfinger Crowfeather, you'll have to go back and rewatch that. Witchfinger was definitely here. But let's give it up for Gretel and Hansel having the best cinematography. Very important. Now, we need some acting. Right?
Acting?
Acting?
Acting makes the movies good.
Yeah, when you act like this, people take notice.
Are you doing like a James Cagney?
I don't fucking know
Stewart?
what
Like,
I'm doing.
What are you doing?
M for murder.
How much have you had to drink?
Not enough.
Alright, let's go to the next award.
Chauncey!
Chauncey, I love her.
Yeah, she will give it up.
Hey, Twisted people, it's your Twisted Woman here, Chauncey K. Robinson. And oh my gosh, I am so excited to be presenting yet again at the Scare Awards, one of the most awesome horror awards out there. And I am so excited to be here. If you saw my presentation last year, it was a bit of a horror movie, but guess what? Final girl here, still doing it in my new digs and whatnot. But I am so honored to be here, to be presenting the Best Male Actor Award in a horror movie. And I am just so excited because what is that? Okay, what? Okay, was that just my reflection? Okay, maybe that was just my reflection being a weirdo. Did y'all see that? Kitties? No, nothing? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So the nominees for the Best Male Actor are the following: Elijah Wood from Come to Daddy, Clancy Brown from The Mortuary Collection, Nicolas Cage from Color Out of Space, Sope DeRizzo from His House, Vince Vaughn from Freaky, and Kevin James from Becky. All very awesome nominees who did an awesome job in their respective projects. And so, the winner of this year's Oscar Award for Best Male Actor is Vince Vaughn from Freaky. Oh my gosh, it was such a cool, what the heck? What the heck? No, not this time. Not at this year's Oscar Awards. You're not gonna get me this time. No. Your little friend came here last time and I survived because I'm a final girl. You know what? I'm not running this time. No more closets or anything. I got Negan's back. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get out of here. Get. Whew. Well, anyway, like I was saying, thanks again, Oscar Awards, and once again, congratulations to Vince Vaughn, and may he continue to... What the heck?
Congratulations, Vince Vaughn.
Chauncey, no!
Is she okay?
It's my girl Chauncey. She's got this. I feel worse for the guy outside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna eventually taste that. Yeesh. Chauncey, she has the worst luck.
She really does.
She's just trying to, like...
She's a final girl. She'll persevere.
She's just trying to present an award, and these creeps keep showing up on her. Anyways, thank you, Zigma! Fuck yeah!
Thank you, Zigma!
And...
I guess it's for my mom. Thank you, Mom!
And congratulations, Vince Vaughn, for taking another Oscar home tonight.
Well done, Vince Vaughn, sweeping them Oscars this year.
He is hardworking because, like I said, he played basically a Jason Voorhees, but then he also played a final girl, and he did a great job at both. So well deserved.
He was very, very good, very charming.
Yeah, he did both. He was menacing and charming and sweet, like a sweet 16. I don't know. She was the mascot, right?
Yeah, she was the mascot.
For the Beavers?
For the Beavers.
For the Beavers.
For the Beavers.
What? Nothing. Christopher Harris, but Freaky is good too. It is. So, that was our great actor, but we need a great actress, right? And who better to give us this award, present it, than Emma from Spooky Astronauts.
I love her.
She is amazing. She'll do a great job. Let's go check in with her.
Hi, my name's Emma. I'm also known as Spooky Astronauts here on YouTube, and today I'm here to present to you Best Actress. And the nominees are Riley Keough from The Lodge, Andrea Riseborough from Possessor, which what a fantastic performance, right? Elizabeth Moss from The Invisible Man, Kira Allen from Run, Hayley Bennett from Swallow, and Marin Ireland from The Empty Man, which is such a good movie, by the way, and also from The Dark and the Wicked. And the winner is, put your bets down below, Elizabeth Moss for her performance in The Invisible Man. I love Elizabeth Moss. What a gem. New season of Handmaid's Tale is out very soon and I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching the Scares. Stay spooky.
Chauncey has let us know in the chat that she is okay. I told you guys I wasn't worried at all.
She's got this.
She's got this.
Thanks again, Zigma.
Did y'all see that bat? She's got this.
Dory.
My mother's dog has donated $5, so yay, puppies! They have wallets too.
Yay! When they have owners who have
and they're owned by my mom.
And thank you, Mom. We love you so much.
Yeah, I'm so happy my mom's watching, and I'm also happy that she's not the only one.
Yeah, her dog's watching as well.
Yes.
Anyways.
See, we have fans.
We do.
We're important.
Emma, great job as always.
Fantastic.
Incredible
performances this year. Empty Man was really underrated. I don't think enough people saw that one. You guys absolutely need to check that one out. Elizabeth Moss killed it. In The Invisible Man. Andrea Riseborough was incredible in Possessor. Just amazing year.
Elizabeth Moss, I think, helped really make The Invisible Man. Like, it was a good movie, but I think her performance was a major part of that.
And that's one of the reasons why we do this show, is because so many of these amazing performances are overlooked in the, bigger award shows like the Oscars.
Whatever that is.
And, Golden Globes, that kind of thing, where Toni Collette got robbed. But this is a show that celebrates the great performances, the great cinematography, the great music of horror.
Great horror. That's the whole point of the Oscars. We try to put a spotlight on good horror movies. Be big movies, be small movies that you've never really heard of otherwise. We want you to know that they're great. Also, the spotlight goes on to our great presenters. We want you to all check them out because they are putting out some amazing content.
I hope you guys find some movies you might have missed here, and I hope you guys find some incredible channels that maybe you haven't seen before, but will absolutely be worth your time.
Subscribe to all of them. And, well, okay, this is the main event. We know a lot of you have been waiting. A lot of people have come to the Oscars simply just to see Dr. Wolfula.
He's my favorite! I love him!
That's why we always keep him last, because I know so many people who are like...
We actually met Dr. Wolfula from an Oscars, because he was watching one year, and now he's our friend.
Yeah, I remember when he, like, agreed to do the first Oscars that he agreed to do, and you were so glowing about it.
He's my favorite!
And... yeah, he's...
Goulash has his own channel, too.
Goulash, yeah, go check out Goulash channel. If you're a big fan of Dr. Wolfula, go subscribe to the Goulash channel. Just launched, but it's got some great content already. And, yeah, let's give it to Dr. Wolfula. He will give us the best director.
I'm so excited.
Of Horror 2020. Maybe it's him.
Directed a movie.
Greetings, Dr. Wolfula here, presenting the award for Best Horror Director at the 2020 Oscars. The nominees in this category are the cream of the crop of directors of movies with low profit margins that were actually allowed to be released last year. The best of the best. You know, I've been proudly presenting this Best Director award for the last 3 years now, and I hope to win it myself someday. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the nominees. The nominees for Best Horror Director are Remy Weeks for His House, about a refugee couple escaping South Sudan, only to discover a great evil within their new home. Veronica Franz and Severin Fiala for The Lodge, about a future stepmother isolated with her fiancé's 2 children in a snowed-in holiday village where horrifying events occur. Natalie Eric James for Relic, about 3 generations of women haunted by a manifestation of dementia. Brandon Cronenberg for Possessor, about an organization that takes over people's bodies and forces them to carry out assassinations. Neat. David Pryor for The Empty Man, about an ex-cop searching for a missing girl, but he instead finds a sinister group seeking to summon an evil entity. Brian Bertino for The Dark and the Wicked, about a dying man on a remote farm whose imminent death harbors dark stuff eventually happening. And the final nomination is Dr. Wolfula for Halloween 3 review. I don't know what to say. Just being nominated is an honor, but I promise you all that no matter who turns out to be the winner, I will handle the verdict with absolute grace. I am a professional after all. Alright, so the winner for Best Horror Director is Veronica Franz and Severin Fiala for The Lodge. This is bullshit. I won't stand for this. I'll tell you this much. If I ever meet Veronica Franz and Severin Fiala in person, I will cut their eyelids off and sew their lips together. This isn't f***ing fair. Halloween 3 review deserved to win. Congratulations to Veronica Franz and Severin Fiala for winning Best Horror Director. Back to you, Danny and Gory.
Robbed! He was robbed! That review was goals. That review was goals. He was robbed.
Review definitely deserves an honorable mention because that was
so
amazing.
Good. But you know, he won't stand for this. That's why he usually sits down in his reviews.
Yeah. Thank you, Goulash, for finishing that off. But yeah, Dr. Wolfula, everybody, give him a...
I just hope that now that Goulash has his own channel, that he still maintains his duties for Dr. Wolfula. You know, you ain't living there rent-free, pal, all right? You got stuff to do. He created you for a reason. So, like, I like your stuff. I like what you're doing. I like the Scooby-Doo review, but know your place, okay? Know your place.
Where does Sid live?
Where does Sid live?
Yeah, he does.
Sid has his own place. Like, he plays, like, I've seen him in some of the videos and stuff.
He's a handsome and talented man.
Very handsome and talented, but yeah, he ain't no Dr. Wolfula.
No, but I know. They do bring him on for the reviews for Scooby-Doo sometimes.
Occasionally, but it looks like Goulash is taking over now.
I'm sorry that Dr. Wolfula was robbed, everybody.
He was robbed.
But let's I
thought we did this show so that people wouldn't get robbed.
Let's give it up to The Lodge for winning Best Director.
Lodge. It was so good. It was so well directed, and everyone loved it, but it wasn't Dr. Wolfula.
Right? Well... There's not much topping that main event.
There's only one guest host, that I think I would be more excited to see than the people we've already seen.
Who's gonna top Dr. Wolf?
My own loin fruit.
Oh, okay, lols, right?
Yes.
You mean Monsterface as well, though?
Fuck Monsterface.
Oh.
Fuck Monsterface is like the goulash of this channel. Like, you work for us, okay? Know your place. Know your place, Monster Face.
He put on his good nose for this.
Oh, okay.
The green one. Anyways, so now that you've seen Dr. Wolfula, you're all probably tired and want to go home. Well, you probably are home, but you probably want to like go to bed. So let's end this with the best horror movie 2020.
Of 2020?
Send it over to Lols and Monster Face.
Hi, baby.
Hi, I'm Monster Face.
Hi, I'm Lars.
And we're horror addicts.
First off, it's about time that Scooby-Doo won an Oscar.
What? Okay then. And we're gonna be presenting the award for Best Horror Movie of 2020.
Wait, how come we didn't get nominated for this category?
Lols, do you really think Scoob was good enough to be nominated?
Shh. We don't talk about Scoob. Ever again.
Okay, anyways, let's try that again. The nominees are...
The Invisible Man?
A movie where Elizabeth Moss escapes her abusive ex. He then supposedly dies, but she believes that his death is a hoax and he's still out there trying to kill her, even if nobody can see him or believes her.
Possessor?
Another sci-fi thriller where Cronenberg Jr. steps in to direct this awesome body horror, where a company of assassins can literally take the mind of anyone and make them do their dirty work.
Color Out of Space?
Another sci-fi body horror, this time starring Nick Cage and his family who are invaded by a color from outer space. Things get weird.
Host?
This little indie darling film got a lot of charm to it. The whole thing is done over Zoom. And everybody that's in the movie did the effects for their own segment. It's actually quite endearing.
His House?
A movie about a refugee couple who escaped Sudan to live on the outskirts of London. They are met with racism and hatred, and placed into a shabby little house that is falling apart. Not to mention, it's haunted by an apeth.
The Empty Man.
Who is the Empty Man? I don't know, but if you find a bottle on a bridge, don't blow in it, because an ancient deity might just find you. And the winner is...
The Invisible Man. Got your nose.
What are you doing? Give me my nose back. Hey, damn it. Alright, back to you, Danny and Gory. Stop messing around, lols. Come on. Give me my nose back.
Good job, Lols. Good job, Monster Face.
That's my boy.
I know that nose means a lot to him. Maybe give it back. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Or do whatever you want, son.
Whatever. Thank you.
Lols knows what's up.
Yeah, he does. And congratulations to the Invisible Man.
Well done indeed.
You started off 2020 with a bang, and nothing was able to surpass you.
And that was the last movie we saw before lockdown.
Yeah, that was the last movie we saw in the theater. And that might have something to do with it. I don't know. But when the world went to shit, the Invisible Man held up.
Absolutely. Well, we have reached the end of our show, and it has been an incredible night of glamour, sophistication, bloodshed, movies, awesome horror tubers, all of the things. And we're so happy that we were able to share it with all of you.
Bloodshed, movies, and boobies. Good
and
job,
dongs.
Elvira.
There was a dong.
Yeah, and dongs. Good job, Elvira. She kicked ass. Witches in general kicked ass. Horror movies persevered through the horrible year that we had. And I can't wait for 2021. Because
it already started.
I know, but I can't wait for the horror
the
show.
Oscars.
The Oscars.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Can't wait to present those movies because I've already seen a few of them. It's already off to a good year.
It'll be the 6th one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a raise.
6th one, our 5th annual though. And let us know down in the comments below any nominees that you find this year.
What were your favorite movies of the year? Or better yet, let us know if there's anything that's been out in 2021 that you want to nominate for.
Exactly.
Get a jump start on that.
Jump on it. When you see a good movie
Jump
this year.
Jump on it.
See a good movie this year, let us know.
I love that Fairpoint Station always donates 666. And he says, thank you both very much. It was a great way to start the week. You both rock. You rock.
You rock.
You
Fairpoint
rock.
Station. And Mark of the Beast, baby.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been so much fun.
Go sub all of our presenters. We love everybody who presented this year. We love everybody who's presented ever. And we love
the horror community.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of this, is to put a spotlight not on just horror movies that you might have missed or think are great. We want to like show that off too, but also we want to show off our brethren, our fellow horror tubers who do an amazing job and put out amazing content out there for you to keep you entertained all year round. Go check them out.
I hope you guys saw at least one movie that you missed last year that you're going to check out, and I hope you guys saw some YouTubers that you're going to check out because they're all incredible. You guys will not be disappointed. Absolutely. Just be a part of this community. Check these guys out. Watch some horror movies. Watch a horror movie every day. Watch 2 horror movies every day. It's good for you.
We didn't do a worst of this year because nothing was going to top 2020 in general.
2021 worst of the year.
Yeah,
it was the horror movie.
That was the worst. But we'll bring that category back, I'm sure. However, we'll bring a lot of these Oscar presenters back, and they're amazing. Go check them out. Also, go check out yourselves. Go just look through the chat. You'll find some great horror tubers that were just in the chat.
Incredible people in here, like Ben Grimm. I'm gonna miss some people, but Amanda Joy Marshall, Ghoul World Order, the Collector Man, just so many people. Brandon the Beldam, so many people we love here. I know I've missed so many people, but we are so thankful for all of you. And yeah, also if you guys want to suggest an award for next year, maybe something you're thinking of that you'd like to see an award, let us know. Because we're just hanging out here in the gory hole, waiting to hear from you. So put us a message. Why not? And check out my channel too. I have a spin-off channel. If you guys haven't seen it, it is a spin-off of Horror Addicts. It's just me. This guy might guest star at some point, but I'm reviewing movies over on Gory B Movie. I'm doing deep dives. I'm doing real versus real. I'm going to show you guys some drive-ins, so definitely come visit me over there.
Yep. She's great. Check out her channel. She's got some good videos. I know the videos she's working on. It's going to be a grisly good time. And I just want to thank everybody. Screaming Soup, Ariel Fangirl, everybody I can think of. Dr. Wolfula says thank us. What?
I love
Thank
Dr.
you,
Wolfula so
Dr.
much.
Wolfula. Amanda Joy, Marshall, check her out. Everybody, they're good. Late horror show. Check Dino out. He's got an amazingly great radio show
if
going on.
you guys
right
have
now.
nothing to do at night, definitely he runs horror radio shows all night,
And those are really amazing.
they're incredible.
Brandon from Bedlam. Check them all out. Check yourselves out. Check everybody who presented. Check everybody in the chat. Keep subscribed for us. We will have great videos here. Check out Gory B Movie. She's got great videos coming up for hers. We love you all. A toast to you. And a toast to 2020 being over, but enjoying the movies that came from it.
Here's to more good horror movies, guys.
All right.
Hi, I'm Monsterface.